Yo, what's going on, everybody? Oh, you don't want me to talk? No? You want a silent video? Okay. I guess we'll do a silent version of this one. But $375 per month. So what's up, everyone? What do you guys want to talk about, yo? Let's talk about some like life lessons or something. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, have respect for yourselves, blah blah blah. You already know. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like the whole looking slutty, to feel wanted, all that vanity stuff in general. You know the saying, sex sells. I get it. But let's try to not sell that on here. You know what I mean? Even though I got like the P-Hub channels or whatever, which I'm not active on anymore, right? Because, yo, I felt like that was sending out the wrong message. And I'm like, yo, can't be a hypocrite trying to tell ladies and gentlemen, hey, have respect for yourselves. And yet I'm making dirty magazine videos. No, that's not cool. You know what I mean? They say if you want to see a change in the world, you gotta be that change. Get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be that change. But I don't know how well that's going. Okay. See, look at this pretty lady over here. See, she's dressed decently. She's not being nude. I bet she doesn't even have an OnlyFans. You know, you have to respect for yourselves. You know, get it. Money's important. Money's very important. Like, without money, people don't usually want to listen to you. Or, yeah, unless you're like a rich, famous celebrity, which I'm not, right? Because I try to contact all those celebrities on behalf of the animals and try to ask them. I told them, I'm like, hey guys, can you, like, you know, even a little tweet on behalf of like the animals that suffer, you know what I mean, to like lower their suffering and help them out would be great. But no celebrity kid. They all ignored me because I ain't shit. You know what I mean? But that's what made me realize. I'm like, yo, if I was like some rich famous celebrity, I bet maybe they would have cared more and listened and done something about it, right? Because even a little tweet, right, to like help save the animals, because they don't have a voice, you know. So you guys got to be the voice for them and like help end their suffering. Like, why shouldn't their lives matter? You know what I mean? They feel pain too. Imagine being in their shoes, right? You wouldn't like that. So like, if you have a voice, why don't you try to raise it and try to help out, right? But whatever. So that's why I was like trying to like contact all those celebrities on Instagram and like Twitter or whatever, but nobody cared, nobody responded, nobody did anything. But they'll post about nonsense stuff day and night. I guess that's what money does to people, money and fame. I guess it changes people. But I wouldn't know, because I'm not no rich famous celebrity. Get what I'm saying? I'm just someone who is trying to do their part. And you know what? You guys should maybe try doing your part too. Go vegetarian, go vegan. You know what I mean? Because, like, man, no life should have to suffer. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, even Thanksgiving, imagine how many turkeys they kill just for that one day. You know what I mean? To celebrate, you know, some festival. But like, how you really celebrating by like killing someone, right? Like, what's so thankful and giving about that? Maybe go vegetarian and vegan. Maybe that would be like more like, Thanksgiving type, like your thanks and giving. The turkeys would be thanking you, or whatever animals you eat, you know? And you would actually be giving them a better life by like cutting down the demand for such products, and then like the farmers or whatever, like the factories or manufacturers or whatever, they don't bother raising as many animals because like the demand is low. And if everybody quits eating that stuff and using animal products and this and that, then they wouldn't have a demand, and so they wouldn't even bother because it would just be waste of money for them. Get what I'm saying? So it all starts with each and every one of you. And that's how you can do your part to help. And also, like, I don't know, raise a voice, spread awareness, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only gonna be on this earth for like however long, right? I can't do all this myself forever. So I'm just trying to do the best I can while I am here. You know what I mean? Cause like, yo, coronavirus happened, yo. Whoever like thought something like that could ever happen? You know what I mean? So like, you gotta think about it like that. Like, life is precious, you know. It doesn't matter if it's a human or animal, you know. Everyone's life is precious, cause like inside the soul, everybody has a soul, you know. And once the soul leaves, like all that's left behind is the body. So that's the same for like whether you're human or animal or insect or whatever. You know what I mean? So try to be like more, I don't know, try to be more careful. Or like try to be more mindful. And don't do slutty things, yo. Come on. You know, you don't want to regret these things later on in life. You get what I'm saying? Like, be proper, yo. You don't have to be a slut or, you know, a douchey douche to be liked. Just be yourself. And if people don't appreciate that, then they don't deserve you anyways, okay? Like, don't change yourselves. Be your innocent selves, yo. Trust me, the whole like sex sells thing is so overrated now. Like, this is coming from someone who used to make dirty magazines and all that kind of videos. Get what I'm saying? Like, I myself am saying like it's so overrated, like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And I mean, if you want to find like the one or like the perfect one or this and that, you're not gonna find it like that, yo. Like, people have standards too. Like, they don't want to marry trash. You know what I mean? No offense to anyone, but I'm just saying. So don't be trashy, cause like, like, you'll get attention, but you won't find like the whole true love thing that lasts forever. That like the movies promise you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you'll find it anyways, but cause I don't even know, like, cause that stuff's rare, yo. Especially these days, but being slutty and all that, it's definitely not gonna help you find it. So that's what I'm trying to help you guys. In that sense, who am I to help anyone? I'm just saying like what's common sense. You already know all this, but it's like you have to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise it's just like, oh, you don't want to believe it, even though you know it's the truth. Or maybe you don't. I don't know, cause like the media usually like doesn't try to teach all this stuff anyways. You know what I mean? And before you know it, you get lost. You get lost in like the dirty stuff, and then you think, oh, that's like how you're supposed to get true love and attention. And like, you think, oh, the more people you've been with, like the more desirable you are. Nah, it just means like you got fooled, yo. Maybe you had fun, I don't know, but that fun only lasts for a few seconds, yo. A few minutes at most, you know what I mean? You guys should like aim for like forever kind of happiness. And a lot of people record that stuff too, ladies and gentlemen, like secretly, and then post it on the net. So I don't know, I say be more careful and be more mindful, you know what I mean? And you know what, animals are the unconditional loving ones anyways. So if you have animals, whether you have a dog, a puppy, or any other kind of animal, you put them first, because they'll always unconditionally love you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people are fickle. You know what I mean? They come and go. But an animal, they'll always have your back. So always put them first. You know what I mean? Because your heartbreaks happen all the time, especially when you're chasing all this vanity and slutty kind of lifestyle. But your animals always truly love you. So, like, just like don't go into like some deep depression or whatever, just for their sake. Keep your chin up and realize from your mistakes and be like, you know what? Maybe it's time that, you allowed yourself to find true happiness and like respect to yourselves. Because no one's gonna respect you until you respect yourselves. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna realize that until you start respecting your animals and understanding that their love is just as equal, if not more important than anybody else's. You know what I mean? And when you realize that and start being like, the heroes that your animals think you are, you know, until then you won't really even understand or value love anyways. Even if it was like staring in your face and was there the whole time, you won't even be able to realize it. First, you gotta see it in your animal's eyes. If you have animals, you know what I mean? And if you don't, then just, have self respect, because there's like not much of that these days. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go up the ladder, of purity. You don't wanna come down and like go down to like, the hellish, like, vanity stuff, because you won't find forever happiness there, at least not true happiness and moksha and stuff. Oh, fun fact about moksha, actually, like, if you remain celibate and like wait for true love or this and that, and like wait till marriage and this and that stuff, right? And actually save like your sexual energies, that's actually one way of attaining moksha as well, apparently. Like, it channelizes your energies and then it starts going up your spine, like it's called kundalini energy, and then it reaches your brain, and then boom, you realize that you deserve the best. So you automatically probably won't even settle for less, right? And won't degrade yourself for attention, which unfortunately a lot of ladies and gentlemen seem to do these days, and it's just sad to watch. you know or they'll have like an OnlyFans, and like, you know what I mean? Look, you don't want to make quick easy money, because you know how to say easy come easy go. It's very true. You know what I mean? When you're old, you think you're gonna be proud of your OnlyFans stuff? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like, I hate talking about this, but like after I started doing dirty magazines, I noticed like, a lot of girls started thinking that kind of stuff was okay. You know what I mean? And that just made me feel kind of sad. It made me realize that, oh my God, I was part of the problem, because I was making it seem like that kind of stuff is okay. You know what I mean? But it's not. Like, that was just for entertainment. Like, this stuff is just for entertainment purposes only. Don't like start living your life just because like that, just because I trace like a dirty magazine or whatever, and think, oh well, if this guy likes it, it must be the way to go. No, I get it. Like, I'm a hypocrite, but it's part of being like an entertainer. Get what I'm saying? Like, that was what I used to do, because I didn't realize, like, the impact I had, or could have had, on someone's life. Get what I'm saying? But now that I realize it, I'm like, yo, why not use it to like spread like better messages and help people like, make better decisions with their lives, so they won't regret it later on, and they could like live a happier life, overall, and actually be happy for the long term. Get what I'm saying? And like, if you're happier, you'll be more relaxed naturally, and you'll be easily be able to fall asleep. You know what I mean? Then you won't even need these videos, yo. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, what's like the purpose here? The purpose here is help you have a better life, in hopes of providing you with like forever relaxation. You know what I mean? So you won't even need me around. Get what I'm saying? But I know it's like, oh, but isn't that bad though? Like, if like we don't watch your videos, like, like, how would you feel if you get no views? I already get no views. Get what I'm saying? But if I can help someone, like, forever kind, and like, give you guys like your best lives ever, even if it's through like some kind of messages or something, just kind of clicks when I say something, then that's that. What's more important than that, right? Like, is the view more important, or it's like the fact that like you guys got like forever relaxation and will be able to have like a good night's sleep for the rest of your life? I'd rather care about that. You know what I mean? And that begins by having like a nice life that you're not stressed out about all the time. But if you have a OnlyFans and you think, that's the only way to get attention and feel wanted, and then later on in life you regret it, that's gonna ruin your sleep. And that's gonna add on more stress and that depression and all that stuff. Because sleep is very important, like, honestly. If you don't sleep for like, I don't know, a few hours or like 72 hours, or there was some kind of experiment, you start hallucinating and this and that and having brain problems. So sleep is very important, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, so your relaxation is technically the number one priority here, more than making a fancy video or something trendy. Get what I'm saying? I don't know. If this doesn't make sense, let me know. I'll take it down. Cause like sometimes like I don't even know if what I'm saying even makes sense properly, or like if I can even like get the message I'm really trying to get across properly, or you get what I'm trying to say. Like sometimes I don't know like if what I'm saying is like gonna be understood properly or not. Cause like I don't know, I'm not the best at explaining everything, but you guys are important, and if you got like nobody who cares about you, I care about you guys, because I care about your well-being long term. I care about your relaxation and all that. Get what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just saying that, right? Because isn't that what people usually do? They just say that because they want to seem like, oh, they care about you. Fine. Don't believe me, but just don't do stupid things with your life. Get what I'm saying? Be responsible. Get a proper job if you can. You know what I mean? Work hard. You know what I mean? And then enjoy your free time. Because I get it, money's important, but don't go over into the money thing. Don't just go chasing money 24/7. Just do it enough so a way like you could like have like a comfortable living for yourself and your family and your loved ones and your animals, and you can take care of them properly, especially your animals, which are your loved ones, right? And your loved ones, obviously. But you get what I'm trying to say. But like, other than that, like, money's not everything. You just need enough to be comfortable and be able to take care of your loved ones and your animals, who are also your loved ones. Other than that, like, trying to get a Lambo or a Ferrari or a Rolls Royce or this and that, it's nothing, yo. Or getting like a big mansion. Like, who you trying to impress, yo? People who like don't even understand true happiness themselves, like that's what you're trying to impress with those type of things, because like people who understand true happiness, they'll just they'll still like you and be happy, no matter like if you have a fancy car or a shitty one, or maybe you don't even have a car. You know what I mean? So, or maybe you don't have a fancy job. Like, don't compare yourselves. Because people who matter you, like for real, who truly understand true happiness and like the whole point of life, which is to just kind of like, do good karma and help out whenever you can, and help out the innocent animals and the ones who don't have a voice, and just do the right thing. Those type of people aren't going to care about your fancy possessions or judge you for not having fancy possessions, because they understand life is temporary. Like, who are you trying to impress? Am I going to get to take all these Rolls Royces with me? Nah, so it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it's nice to have, to take pictures with, but the pictures you see like that, those are just like moments. Like, don't base your happiness and think, oh, that's how those people probably are, and that's how you gotta be 24/7. You know what I mean? You don't know what goes on after those pictures. Maybe people just posing for the picture and looking all happy. Maybe they're miserable deep down. you know what I mean? But they got all this money and fancy possessions. So don't base your life on that. You know what I mean? Or if you see like some slutty models or whatever looking all glamorous with all their this and that assets everywhere, and you think you gotta look like that to be appreciated and be beautiful. Nah, yo, just be yourself. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else in any kind of way, and you're doing good karma, just be yourself, yo, honestly, and help out the innocent animals who don't have a voice. Like, what's more important than that, right? God gave you this life. God gave you the opportunity to be able to be a voice and stand up for the ones that can't stand up for themselves, right? So stand up for them. Do the right thing, do good karma. Get what I'm saying? And be grateful for everything you have. Even if it might not be much, just be grateful for it. Like how I'm grateful for all of you. You know what I mean? Because, yeah. Is this a scanning code or not? I gotta go easy now.